This segment is sponsored by Golden Wealth Strategies. Statistically, women are more likely to outlive men. So what does that mean when it comes to planning for retirement? Joining me now is Jacqueline Shattuck. Jacqueline is a certified financial planner at Golden Wealth Strategies, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Welcome back. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right. So what does this mean for women? There must be unique risks that women face when it comes to retirement.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, we're going to live longer than our male counterparts, on average about 5 years. So we want to make sure that our money is going to last that entire time frame. One of the biggest things that we want to focus on at Golden Wealth Strategies for our women looking towards retirement is, do you have an estate plan in place? Do you have the documents in place that will help your family to make decisions on your behalf when you cannot make them for yourself? Because you're going to live 5 years longer. So we've got to make sure that that long-term care box is checked.
All right. I'm thinking, do I have that in place? Thank you for sharing this. Now, what can women do to create an income, a guaranteed income in retirement?
Guaranteed is the key, right? Because most companies are not providing pensions to us anymore. Now, the reality is we're in DC, so we have a lot of government-based employees here, but not everyone has a pension. So you can actually design your own pension. And this is one of my favorite things as a retirement income specialist to talk about, is how can you get a guaranteed paycheck in retirement? And so we can use something called a fixed indexed annuity to design your own pension for you if you don't have one that your company provides for you.
Wow, okay. And of course, it would be so fantastic for everyone to get a financial advisor, but what do you say to people who say, I don't know that I can afford that?
Yeah, I can understand that sitting down with a financial advisor feels like a scary conversation. It can be really intimidating. And so we try to make that as simple as possible for our clients. We tell them, hey, come as you are, come have a conversation, sit down. Typically the same way that a client pays us is the same way that you've been paying for your TSP or 401k all of these years. Yeah. Most of us think that our company is paying for it, but the reality is you're usually paying for it, and it's something we talk about in our first meeting.
Yeah. That's great. I often think too, you either be proactive, pay now, or pay for it later in ways you do not want to. Right?
Much more expensive in those later days.
Yeah. Now, okay, can you share some proactive strategies for married women that they can do now in the unfortunate event that their spouse passes away before them?
Yeah, that's how the math works out. Usually we outlive our husbands. And so one of the things that we want you to make sure you get done is those estate documents. You have to have them. In this area, if you do not have trust wills, powers of attorney in place, once you lose your husband, on average, you're looking at spending $25,000 for probate, and it's going to take you about 2 years. 20 months is the average around here. So if we want to eliminate that headache, let's get that estate plan in place.
All right. I feel like I need to go home and get my estate planning in place. Jacqueline, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. If you're retired and seeking greater clarity and control over your finances, now is a time to take action. Call Jacqueline and her team at Golden Wealth Strategies today to schedule your personalized retirement review. The number to call is 571-429-4877. Get started today. Again, the number is 571-429-4877.